happy Monday. Today is Monday, September 11th. If you are new here, my name is Brianna from A Bubbly Classroom, and I just show a little bit of every day in second grade here. Today is Happy Patriot Day, of course. So we've got our little Happy Patriot Day slide. And we have a pretty normal day today. Math, I'm going to finish the serial arrays from last week if you watched last week's vlog. And then for reading, we are wrapping up this unit. Next week is our unit assessment for Unit 1. And then science, we're going to do a little states of matter talk. And then there's like a little sort that we're going to do. For writing, we're starting this new writing unit that one of our teammates showed us. It's from Primary Bliss Teaching, and it's really like, after we started the first unit, kind of doing an intro. Someone's gonna come in here any minute, I know, because my friend is bringing me Starbucks. So when that happens, I'll catch you later. But after doing the first unit, we aligned it with our reading genres. So the first 2 weeks we did realistic fiction, second 2 weeks we did fantasy fiction, and then this week and next week are like expository because that matches what we're reading. But we found that 2 weeks is not enough time to really get into the writing unit, and there's a lot of gaps that we're seeing. So we're kind of dropping it back and doing this, and this is all just like after talks and PLC and stuff like that of what we've like seen in our classrooms. So this is like very pulled back to, so this is going to be a cut and paste. Is it a sentence? There's PowerPoints. I will share this and maybe put a little screenshot right here of what the PowerPoint looks like, but it is very scaffolded. It is, you know, we do, I do, we do, you do. There's a lot of like little anchor charts on the PowerPoint slides. It's very explicit. So we're hoping dropping back and doing this like beginning unit. So it starts with like, is it a sentence or not? Then it goes into like editing sentences. Then it goes into expanding sentences. And then after that, we'll start a new unit on, we'll probably start with fiction, and then see, hopefully this makes an impact in their writing. That's always the goal. I do want to show you something fun that I got. I got the laminator going because on Fridays during their choice time, if they are done with all of their stuff for the week, they're allowed to make a bookmark, and then they turn them in and I laminate them. These are from Teacher Goals, so they get to color and then put their name on the back, and I will laminate it for them to use in their books. So I'm gonna laminate those. But yeah, I got the 150 pack. I saw this over the summer and was like, I'll put it in my wish list and then I'll think about it at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year came, it was no longer available. So that's when I got the little 10 packs of them. So I got one 10 pack, and then later on I got a second 10 pack, and then these just came available again. So I jumped on it. I'm missing a few because I gave 2 of each color to my mom and 2 of each color to my sister because they love pencils just as much as me. But these are just the best. And I have been using them on my small group table because then if a kid does walk off with it, they know, oh wait, this goes to Miss Pound's table. So it has been really helpful for keeping my small group pencils here, and then they don't have to bring pencils over when they come. One less thing that we have to like transition with. I'm also gonna put one of each color. I emptied this little cup last year and then I never filled it up. One of the kids just put one pencil in here. I'm gonna put one of each color at the VIP desk for the VIP. Last thing I need to do before kids come in 5 minutes is put their homework out on their desks, and I need to change the essential questions for this. It is 9:03. I gotta go get the kids soon, but I just wanted to, I had a meeting with our grade level admin. I meet with her twice a month to just talk about how things are going with her grade level, anything she can help us with, PLC, stuff like that. I do want to show you something real quick though before I go to get. If you watched my video last week when I was working on stuff during our work day, I was laminating and hot gluing these little signs onto these clothespins so that I have 2 math groups with different things they need to work on, and then I've got math choices for everyone. The other thing was these little signs. I did end up making them colorful. All I used was my book bin labels. I'll link that product below, and I just deleted the numbers off of them and put some words. Just my little tiny classroom make me happy projects. You know when you're sitting there trying to work and be productive and you just are moving like at a snail's pace? That's where I'm at right now. It's 5:10. I was trying to work on plans for next week, and I have to be out on Wednesday for a training. So I was like, do I work on sub plans for Wednesday, or do I work on plans for next week and then do my sub plans and lay everything out and do everything tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So I'm sitting there trying to work on plans, and I just like, I'm going around and around and around. Next week is our unit assessment. And I just basically sat there and went back and forth, back and forth. It's 2 different genres, so we're gonna do like review the one genre Monday, test on Tuesday, review the other genre Wednesday, test on Thursday, and then I'm gonna meet with the team tomorrow to see what they think we need for Friday. I don't know if we're gonna need like remediation. I don't know if we're gonna need, you know, another day in case they don't finish. They can be kind of lengthy, so I need to work with the team tomorrow. So I just like feel defeated because I didn't even get that done. So yeah, I'm gonna go and we'll try again tomorrow. Good morning, happy Tuesday, September 12th. I have my Olsen jersey on today. I have a student who is like obsessed with the Braves, and he wears a Brave shirt all the time. And so we talk about the Braves, and last night Matt Olson hit his 50th home run, and so I'm sure he's gonna come in with a Matt Olson shirt today, so I wore this one so we could twin. Hopefully he wears it. I'm sure he will. Today's gonna be a long day. I should be able to check in with you during planning. I'm gonna try to get a lot of stuff done during planning today and during lunch, because after school we have PLC with our team, and then I am out tomorrow at a training, so I have to make sure I've got like my sub plans ready, which I haven't even started writing yet. I've got plans for tomorrow. I just need to put it into like sub plan form, and I know my subs, so it's all good. And then I need to finish up plans for next week, and I need to start plans for Unit 2 starts after next week, so it's like stressing me out. Like, I want to get the whole unit planned, not for any other reason other than it's a lot easier to plan the unit in its entirety because it's very systematic. So when I planned the first unit, like once I started planning the first unit, it was like, okay, every 10 days is a set, and it's easier to just plan out the whole 6 weeks. That probably will not get done today. However, I'm hoping within this week sometime I can get that going, even if I work at it like at home in bed on my computer. Okay, my kid did wear, and he wore like this, what's it called, City Connect version of the Matt Olson shirt. So we are 100% twinning today. I knew it. Love that. I also bought this random product that just like popped up for me, and I was like, you know what, I think that would be helpful for our morning slides. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the typical morning slides that I have from Christina Zucchino, maybe? I will link them below. They're daily holiday slides, and this is kind of how it always looks. But then I bought this little pack that had all of these little icons for, she actually had them, and she has morning slides included, so if you just wanted to use her morning slides, you could. But I thought this would maybe be helpful, and they seemed to really like it this morning. I asked them if this was better than this. Sorry, someone came in. So yeah, that, I asked the kids, I was like, is this too busy? Do you like it better with just the words? And they like the pictures, so we will stick with the pictures. But now that I've got the pictures in, all I have to do is like hover over all of that, like grab all of it, and I can copy it all and drop it into the next slide in like one piece. So that's awesome. I've already done that for, not tomorrow because I'm out, but I went ahead and did it for Thursday. We did our 2 reading lessons this morning. We are introducing our new genres. So my one group is doing expository this week, and the other group is doing argumentative text this week. So we just went through the vocabulary. There's always like some kind of intro, little like 30-second video question with, and then like some pictures. So we just kind of introduce the genre and talk about it a little bit. So that is a nice, simple, easy lesson. And then when we get back, we'll do reading small groups. I'll meet with 2 groups today. We will start, one group will be reading an expository called Families at Work. And then the other group will be reading an argumentative text called A Special Place. Good morning, happy Thursday, September 14th. I had a sub yesterday because I had a training, so I am just looking around, finding what was left and what I need to collect. And then we have a birthday today, so I need to put out, I always put out a pencil, birthday pencil, birthday bracelet, birthday bookmark, and birthday sticker. Hello, long time no see. It is 4:40. However, I knew, I had already had it in my head, today was gonna be a long day because I met with a 3rd grade teacher and we worked on the 3rd grade reading plans together. So that was actually nice to have somebody to like plan and bounce ideas off of with. And then I just printed plans for next week. And then I was sitting here and grading a bunch of work. I was out yesterday and they had done a spelling test while I was out. And then today they did a like math sheet, that's a grade. And then we did like this little matter sort for describing matter. We've been talking about describing matter by weight, texture, and temperature. So they did their sorts. I checked them all as they turned them in. I just have them sitting there because I need to like write the scores down, put the scores in, all that stuff's done. This stack right here, all I have left is just the spelling test from yesterday while I was out. And then I will probably go home, right? All right, 5:06, I got the folder stuffed with all that graded work that I just graded. And then tomorrow I will input the grades into the grade book. I always write them down on paper copy because I do not trust that computer to not lose my grades. Good morning, happy Friday, September 15th. I have to make a daily math review for next week. Totally forgot to do that. That is why I'm so thankful I write myself. Let me show you. I keep my little weekly notes and I fill this out throughout the week, and then I use this to start pre-filling in next week's things I need to do, like things that I'll have to do that are the same, like daily math review. Should have had that done before today, but being out Wednesday just has me all thrown off. I got the folders ready. I'll pass those out this morning so they can put them right in their backpacks. And then I just have a little stack of daily math reviews I need to check. So I'll probably do that during specials. I'll check daily math reviews and I will make the new daily math review for next week. I printed out this little cutie. I bought this on TPT, and I'm gonna use this and hang it outside our door on Thursdays close to mystery reader time, because I always get worried they're gonna like come in or knock or like peek their head in the window and then like spoil it. So I will link this below, and then I'm just keeping this in my Thursday drawer to remind me Thursday mornings when I pull my copies out. Oh yeah, mystery reader today, so don't forget that. It is the end of the day, 3:30 on the dot. I got all the daily math reviews checked, so those will be for small groups on Monday, and then I had them work on this reading passage on their own with questions that comes from Wonders and turn it in, and then I was pulling them over in small groups to like correct it together and teach them how to go back and highlight. So I'm gonna finish that up on Monday because we take our test. Part of it we're gonna take Tuesday, part we're gonna take Thursday. So Monday we will review realistic fiction, take that part of the test on Tuesday. Then Wednesday we're gonna review fantasy fiction, take that part of the test on Thursday. And then we'll be done with Unit 1 next week. But I am gonna move, I think, a bunch of desks around. I think it's just time. I try to keep things fresh in here. So it's starting to feel a little stale this week. So I think it's time for a little bit of movement. So I'm gonna do that and I will just speed you through. I know I'm crazy. It's 5:30 on a Friday, but I've got all the copies done. They are in the right place. I'm ready for all next week. I had to make sure I'm on top of everything. Parent-teacher conferences start next week, so I will be busy. I've had like 1 during planning and 2 after school most days. That's kind of how I did it. So it takes a lot of my time that normally I would be using doing this kind of stuff. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it for why I'm here, okay? All right. Well, some people asked in the comments about Wonders. I am working on like a PowerPoint to help my team of kind of day-to-day what we're gonna do in Wonders. So I will show you more of that next week, and I hope you all have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you next time.